Okay, so complementary colors. Does anybody know what a complementary color is? Okay, so everyone's over for Thanksgiving. We have everyone sitting in their assigned seat at the round table for Thanksgiving. As you know, certain family members sometimes don't get along with other family members. Some of them you have to deal with and you have to give them compliments, but you sit them far away from you, that sort of thing. So let's look at blue and orange. So blue is hanging out over here and has to sit across from orange. They don't really get along well. But to be polite, they give each other a compliment and then they move on. How about yellow and violet? These two colors are sitting across from each other. They give each other a compliment and move on. They talk to their friends who are sitting around them. So complementary colors are colors that are across from each other on the color wheel. Let's go ahead and write that in. Complementary colors are colors opposite of each other on the color wheel. All right, so analogous colors. These are the people you want to sit with. You guys look good together, like y'all dress kind of the same. This is your social group. This is your clique. So yellow, who are yellow's analogous colors? Yellow green, yellow orange, orange. All of these colors, they like to wear the same thing. So these are the analogous colors. They have an analog. You guys have heard of like the term analog, correct? Where you speak. So these colors go well together. So these are on speaking terms at the Thanksgiving table where there is a lot of tension with all the other people across from the table. So analogous colors are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. Okay, let's just for fun mix two complementary colors and see what happens. So what are two complementary colors that we have? Who wants to name two complementary colors? Thank you, Dylan. Blue and orange. Let's take a glob of blue and a glob of orange. Mix them together. See what color it makes. I actually need to mix more orange. Okay. Mix two equal portions of complementary colors, and what do you get? Brown, basically poop. Whenever you have two people who don't go together well, you get poop. So we're going to talk about how to make the color brown for our next project as well. It is an important color to know. It's known as a neutral color. Brown is a neutral color, like khakis, neutrals, brown, neutrals. That is because it's made from two colors that have neutralized each other. So orange and blue are opposites. When they mix together, they basically kill each other and become like a brown. So that's true of all complementary colors. If you mix them together, it's like Play-Doh. Remember when you were a kid and you had all of the colors of Play-Doh and you mixed them together and swirled them together into like this beautiful marbly rainbow piece of Play-Doh. And then you kept playing with that Play-Doh and it eventually turned into that poopy gray color. And it was depressing and sad and you didn't want to play with it anymore. Same idea. All right. So let's talk about the colors that are associated with warm. What are those colors on the color wheel between the primary and secondary colors? So we talked about what color is associated with the temperature warm. Red. Oh, my word. Thank you. Okay. Red. What other color is warm? Orange. What do you think of whenever you think of the color orange? The sun. What else? In the summer at night to keep warm, what do you make? A fire. So orange is a warm color. What's another warm color? Yellow. When you think of the color yellow, what do you think of? Summer. What else? The sun. Also fire, or like a candlelight, a flame. So these are all warm colors. Okay. What are some cool colors? Blue. I'm going to put blue in the middle because there's another color that goes before it. Violet. When you think of these colors, what do you think of that's also this color? When you think of the color blue, what do you think of? Cold. Winter. Yes, when you look at the shadows on snow, they're usually blue or purple. So I'm going to do my purple. So what's our last color we need? We need one more color for cold. How about cool grass? Green. Green is our third cool color. All right. So we've talked about monochromatics before. We're actually going to do a couple of projects that involve monochromatics. This is an example of a monochromatic. This was all done using one color plus black or white. And this was the color orange. Okay, so I used orange and I mixed it with black and white to create the brown for this horse. So you guys are going to be doing a monochromatic as well that's about this size. It's very small. It's an 8x10. Hopefully it's not too daunting. But that's an example of a monochromatic. So based on what I just described, what would you say a monochromatic is? One color, yes. All right. One color plus black or white. So over here, I know I didn't give you black or white, but you can just paint something with one color. Little loop-de-loops. Something quick.